Hello, I'm Dr. Matt Zierhut, and I'd like to present the work we've done entitled Comparative Efficacy of Relapsing Multiple Sclerosis Therapies, a model-based meta-analysis for annualized relapse rate. I'd like to also acknowledge my co-authors, Hilke Cracker, Tatiana Schertz, Alex Keenan, and Brian Hennessy. All are employees of Janssen Pharmaceuticals, which sponsored this study. Hello. We aim to perform a model-based meta-analysis to assess the comparative efficacy of ponesimod 20 milligrams versus a wide range of treatments, including placebo. Ponesimod data came from a phase 3 trial, Optimum trial. Additional data came from the public literature. Certara developed a database consisting of 154 unique clinical trials. This database was further filtered to only include randomized controlled trials with at least 25 subjects per arm, relapsing MS patients, only receiving monotherapy for at least 48 weeks. We used a linear model where annualized relapse rate was assessed in the log domain to provide the log rate ratio versus placebo as drug effect. Covariates and dose response were also explored as shown here. Once parameters were estimated, we performed simulations to derive confidence intervals and estimate the distribution of the ARR rate ratios. Treatments available in the dataset are shown here, along with interconnections representing head-to-head comparisons in the clinical trials. In total, there were 41 trials reporting annualized relapse rate with 106 treatment arms, representing nearly 35,000 patients. Hello. This slide shows the mean ARR data for each treatment or each drug in our network, color-coded by the drugs. The lines connecting the color codes represent within trial comparisons that were available. This table shows parameter estimates for effect modifiers. Mainly, the percent of patients with prior DMT influenced the rate ratio as more patients that had a prior DMT increased the rate ratio. There's also parameter estimates for a dose response for drugs that had multiple doses available. Hello. A forest plot of the rate ratios for all drugs versus placebo is shown here. Ponesimod is shown with a triangle next to it, with a rate ratio estimate of 0.47 and an estimate of 100% probability that it's more effective than placebo. Hello. This is a forest plot of all comparator drugs versus ponesimod. As you can see, there is a high probability that ponesimod is more effective than most of these drugs. In conclusion, we developed a model-based meta-analysis to assess the relative efficacy as measured by the rate ratio of ARR for 17 unique treatments. Ponesimod was shown to be significantly more effective than many drugs.